In this video, we are going to be doing something really special. We are going back about 16 years and playing EA Cricket 2007. India vs Australia, McGrath vs Sehwag, I think. Yep. I try to glide that one. And the first ball just makes it seem like this game might be a little bit harder than I remember. And flicked, and those will be our first runs. Ooh, that was a good ball and I almost got LBW. Of course, LBWs don't really work in this game. Flick, that should... Ooh, no! Wow, I think I just ran Sachin out. And running Sachin out is not a good idea if you want to live in India. I mean, come on. All he got to do was face 2 deliveries. No! Now well, an equally iconic pair of Gautam Gambhir and Sehwag. And why is this game suddenly so hard? I remember it being the easiest game out of everything really from that time period. Maybe Ashes 2009 was a little easier. Ooh, almost another run out. That's swept. 2 runs. The sweep is actually probably the most safe shot, I'd say. The safest shot in the game, and you can just run 2s on almost every ball. There are some things like that I do remember really well, but there are also things that I don't. Ah yes, this I do remember, a safe shot. Coming down the wicket and just trying to clear the infield for 4. That's actually a very 2023-ish shot. Just clearing the 30-yard circle. Shot, and wow, that ball was quick. Of course it was quick. It was bowled by Brett Lee. That ball almost went for 6. Bowling at 150 here, 95 miles, so he's basically bowling at 160. I don't know why that was not out. Ooh, trying to use the pace. There is a lot of pace to work with, 92 miles an hour. Oh, come on, man. That should have been wide. I thought that would have gone down the leg side, but the last ball, he's been bowling Yorkers. I mean, usually bowlers who bowl above 150 usually have a slinging action or something, but not Brett Lee. One of the smoothest actions. He was bowling at 155, 160 almost. We have to score here though. I can't find that little gap there is between point and extra cover. 2 overs, 14 for 1. One thing I am starting to get is this game is not really that easy. Or maybe because I'm playing it after a long time, it's seemingly this, but it's sure challenging. A little challenging for sure. Ooh, what? Like just 2 minutes ago, he was saying how safe this sweep shot was. But it leads to another wicket. But here comes the wall of Indian cricket, Rahul Dravid. Oh my god, why do they have 3 fielders on the leg side like that? That just looks so odd. Swept. That's actually well swept. That might go for 4. Nope. But we will get back for 3. Batsmen are just extremely quick in this game. If they run half the pitch and then you tell them to come back, they're just as slow screeches. Oh no, another wicket. There we go. Sehwag has run out 2 of the biggest legends in Indian cricket. Sachin and Dravid. 17 for 3. We are in a horrible position and Lee comes in steaming again, bowling at 96. This time it's in the gap 4. This is not a safe shot, but sometimes it does get you runs easily actually. Coming down the wicket is actually almost a cheat code in this game. Many shots are risky when you play them from the crease, but as soon as you come down the wicket, they're just almost risk free. That's a good ball. He is bowling Yorker after Yorker and bowling them at some speed. Flicked. Oh no, please no. I mean, Sachin, Dravid and now Ganguly. And that will be 3 of the biggest legends. and running them all out would be funny, but I am not doing that. Another easy two. Of course, running twos in this game is also pretty easy. Running one seemed to be the hard part. And scoring on the offside is a lot easier than scoring on the leg side. There are just so many shots as well. Now he doesn't have anyone straight. No mid on, no long on. Come on, can I whack it straight? Ah, mistimed it completely and almost got my third run out of the day. This is actually my favorite Indian jersey and Australian jersey. The yellow and then of course India's Sahara jersey. Those two are just iconic. Oh no, is that a run out? I ran 3 runs hitting the ball straight to long on. That's been hit, and 4. As I said, coming down the wicket is really a cheat code. You can just hit boundaries at ease, especially with no one straight. This is not a test match, man, and even in test matches you don't keep such a dumb feel. This game is great and all, but it does have some issues. But the thing is, all these little issues are just amazingly funny. 5 overs, 33 for 3. Except for the runouts, we've played pretty well. Why is he bowling so many Yorkers? Dealing in boundaries and twos. Every time I try to run a single, I get run out. Haven't yet tried to hit a 6. I mean, losing 3 wickets in the first 5 overs is bad enough. And there are also certain lofted shots that are way too risky, but for some reason I'm not really remembering them now. I think that's the 3rd boundary with that same shot, coming down the wicket and just placing it through point. And again, no one at mid on. Easy boundaries. They trying to give us some runs so they can chase. They can have a respectable target to chase down. Of course, this Australian team isn't really a cricket team. This is like the Avengers. I mean, from number 1 to number 11, everyone is probably a great in some way or the other. We are starting to build a nice partnership. No runouts. That's actually a dangerous ball. I have to be careful. Man, they are just bowling full. Everything is either a Yorker or a full toss. I'm trying to run away to the leg side so that I can score on the offside. That's the only place you can score. This shot has been so successful so far, and I am going to continue playing that over and over again. Now they have a fielder. Yeah, I do remember this. As soon as you score like 2 boundaries in one particular region, they'll set a fielder there. But the next ball, that fielder goes back to wherever he was. I seriously cannot believe this game is 16 years old. 16. Wow. That should be 4. Wow. The fielder misjudges it. Then instead of stopping the ball or diving, he runs behind the ball and gives me a boundary. That's a go. Ooh. Now this time, instead of trying to play it along the ground, I tried to loft it. Didn't work. What was that? I think my finger slipped. But thankfully, at least I had my fingers on one button. Down the wicket and smacked. That's such a strange shot, actually. I don't think I've seen that. Where have I seen that? I don't think I've ever seen that. On your knees and a horizontal bat shot to a very full delivery. That's probably the rarest shot in the entire game of cricket, not EA Cricket 2007. Outswinger, but no problem whatsoever. Come down the wicket and hit it straight. Now comes Stuart Clark, who is probably a good bowler. himself, but when you're in the era of Lee, McGrath, and Gillespie, and Kasparovich, and Vaughan, and McGill, you kind of don't get the appreciation. That has happened twice, and both times it's been Simon. Hit straight, hit powerfully. That animation just looks absolutely awesome. So powerful there. Now the fielder is straight down the ground. That should be a no ball. He's literally standing behind the umpire. Now he bowls short. He'll get a single. 35 of 26. This has been an actually great partnership. Out of nowhere, we are 82 for 3. Will that go for 4? No, it won't. Only 2. Wait, they've finished Lee and McGrath already. Wow. That's been smacked. That should be another boundary. Oh man, this is just playing with the field. Why are they changing the field so many times? Let's try to go straight or through the offside. Gives me a bit of room, and that should be 4. And a no ball. Wow, 19 balls, 44. I mean, in 2007, that would have probably been the innings of the decade. But now it's just that happens every other match. The run rate is 10.39. That shot is just not working today. Try to use the pace, but he'll still get 2, so I mean, it did work somewhat. Full toss. I remember if you play this shot a little early, the ball will go towards cover, and if you play it late, it'll go to point. That will bring up Ganguly's 50 of 22 deliveries with 8 fours. This game was actually much more advanced than I remember. Look at that. Just have to play it a little bit more early. I think I did play it early, and I'll get 4 for it. 10 overs, 105 for 3. Ooh, he is a lot slower than the other 3. But I think I still have to try and go straight. Maybe I can even hit a 6. Nope. Gain 77 miles an hour. That's not slow, but compared to Brett Lee, that's like a tortoise running next to a rabbit. That'll be another 2. Barely. That is an ugly dive, by the way. I didn't realize how ugly the dive is in this game. It's like a old person falling over. That might be 4. Yes, it is. I have scored 111 runs with, I think, maybe 3, maybe 4 shots at most. That's been hit. That should be 4. That's actually been smacked. Another boundary. 1 to the left of that fielder, 1 to the right. And he's changing position every ball. And running behind the ball every ball as well. Little too short for that shot. Little too short for that shot. They have 5 fielders on the boundary line. That's been hit for 6. For once I tried to hit it in the air and it worked. Bringing up a milestone with a 6. Does anything scream more Sehwag than that? It doesn't matter, 100, 200, 300. He'll always find a way to bring it up with a 6. That should be another boundary. These two are racing towards their 100, seeing who can get there first. And there's no rotating of strike going on. It's either 2s or 4s. So one guy bats one entire over and the other guy bats the next over. I mean, come on. This is hilarious actually. Partnership 117. We were 17 for 3. And now we are 134 for 3 after just 12 overs. Why am I trying all these shots out and he's just so slow? It's completely throwing me off. Ooh, that was a nice swinging out swinger. With the swing that got smacked for 4. How many boundaries am I going to score through the offside? That's actually a good ball, but this time this shot works using the pace, but not as much pace as the others, but still 4. Now they have one guy, a deep third man, leaving the offside completely free, risk free there. That will be a 6. Absolutely belted. Why am I even playing on the ground? I should try to hit every ball out of the ground. And considering which game I am playing, every ball will probably go out of the ground. That is only 2. I almost thought it was a boundary and stopped running. I might end up with 220-30 even, which is actually a very good score for a 50 over game in 2007. Considering this is 20 overs, there's just no point in even letting them bat. We should probably just shake hands and go home. Chasing 230 in 20 overs, just not gonna happen. That should be another 2. And we are not even losing any wickets. We still have 7 wickets in hand. Who would have thought after being 17 for 3? Just running 2s, scoring boundaries. Oh, he's bowling well. That swept up might go for 4. Actually, it might... Nope. Oh, come on. I wanted to score 1 boundary with this sweep. How is that not out? What happened there? If I'd gotten a little bit of bat on that, that would have probably gone for 6 because that was a quick delivery. That shot worked once, but I don't know. That's one of my favorite shots in the entire game, so I'll probably end up trying that over and over again. Yorker, slow Yorker. Can I come back for 2? Nope. With the swing, easy as you like, minimum of 2 and a boundary almost certainly. 35 balls, 79 runs. Wow. And all I've hit is 1-6. And look at that, quick running as well. Nice room, no one there, and another 6. As soon as he was a little shorter, I decided it was time to loft the ball. Compared to... Oh, as soon as I said this was easy, I tried to be too smart and hit it straight for 6. And it didn't work, but the man walking in is not the man Australia want to see in a situation like this, because he can make it worse. Mr. Yuvraj Singh himself, or as most of us know him, Yuvraj Singh. The names are iconic as well. Tendehar, Dravia, Dhanier. Who else do I remember? Zahir Kam, Hurwaj Singh, Ganguly. Oh God. Even wrong names are almost as iconic as real ones. This game is like iconic for a reason. The gameplay, the way it looks, commentary of course, even when it's wrong it's pretty funny, and then the music was just amazing. 188 for 4 overs to go, and they bring in Simons, who has decided this is the day to bowl off spin. And he'll start off the dot ball. Mainly because of this almost impossible field, all you can do is reverse sweep or play it square. He's bowling a full toss, I'd be careful there. But if he bowls even a little bit short, I think you can go for it. Shot and cut. That wasn't even a cut, that was another strange shot. Whoever made these animations, I don't think they watched any cricket though. Now on 99, he bowls a full toss. That will be another dot ball. Oh, he bowls a shot. Let's go for the reverse sweeps. Reverse swept in the gap. That should be 4, and that will bring up his 100. A T20 100 with a reverse sweep. Nope, not the right batsman. Create 2007. And Michael Clark comes in. This is some futuristic strategy here, finishing off with 2 part-time spinners. He's just bowling quick and into the wicket, reverse sweep and 4. I think these two guys are going to finish the 20 overs, Simons and Clark. So I'm probably going to play a lot more reverse sweeps, because that's the only real scoring shots other than trying to hit a 6, which 100% will lead to a wicket. But this is pretty easy though. The regular sweep doesn't work, but the reverse sweep is a lot easier to pull off and a lot safer. Full toss, that's been hit. 1 bounce to the fielder. I almost got a 6, almost got myself run out. Come on, we got to see a UV special here. Full toss and oops. He is landing, hitting the ball right into the open spaces and getting 2s. What we want to see 6s. Scored 208 already. There's about 0% chance of them ever winning. So all we are doing now is having fun, scoring 4s, reverse sweeping every ball. That's a nice ball. Oh, top edge. Top edges are really rare in this game, but when you do get them, they look amazingly realistic. Especially of pull shots. When you play them late, you'll get a top edge and that looks so real. Full toss. What a shot that was. It was actually an edge, but instead it went right in the gap. Full toss now. Let's go for the reverse sweep again. Pick. Didn't even let it pitch on the ground. Just picked in the air and delivered to the third man boundary. Another 8 balls to go. That's been it as well. Oh, he's not done. He scored 100 runs, but that's not enough, is it? Oh man, it's just too easy. Way too easy. I think out of 230, I probably scored maybe 23 runs on the leg side. Everything else has been of cover drives, quiet drives, and of course reverse sweeps. Another 5 deliveries to go. Can we bring in MST? It doesn't matter if it's 2023 or 2007. MST, all he gets is 2 balls. Come on, let's try to get out and bring him in. I'm going to try to hit 6s now. Oh god, he's too lucky. Another 2. That's been tossed up, hit straight. That doesn't go anywhere. Clears the 30-yard circle. Falls right before the long off fielder. We get another 2. 2 balls to go. And a Yorker there. Wow, stump. Wow. I mean, that is probably a wicket keeper from Cricket 22 making an appearance. The last ball and only 1 or 2 runs. We end up with 237 for 4. If you enjoyed this one, click the video on screen to see gameplay of another game from this time that is probably a lot more underrated, but in my opinion it's equally as good as Cricket 2007. For now, subscribe, it really means a lot. Thanks for watching and have a great day wherever you are.